Good morning to our distinguished guests, command staff, friends and family, our fire family, our online guests. Thank you all for being here to share this very special occasion. Today we celebrate the graduation of 53 members of the 132nd Recruit Academy class and celebrate Chief Nicholson administering the oath to our newest members of the San Francisco Fire Department. Welcome everyone. My name is Julie Mao, Assistant Deputy Chief, Director of Training. It is my honor and privilege to introduce you to the San Francisco Department's 132nd Recruit Academy. Presenting today's colors, our very own Veterans Association Color Guard. Everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. This morning, the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by recruit number 20, Siobhan Flowers.
What they do, all uniformed personnel have left face. Present on. Order on. Have face.
Please be seated. And now our chaplain for the San Francisco Fire Department, Father Spiro, will lead the invocation.
Creator God, we are from many walks of life, yet we are here now in unity, for we have the same goals. We ask your blessings this morning upon this graduation, that we may sense anew our responsibility as firefighters. Give us inspiration to meet the needs of the future. Give us wisdom to make the right decisions, persistence to support them, and commitment to duty that will win others to work with us. May your Spirit abide and strengthen all of us in this coming year. Make the knowledge and skills we have gained be effective in promoting and providing safety. Kindle within each of us a flame of selfless, unwavering devotion to duty. Help us to give our love and service not only to those who need rescue, but also to the poor, the suffering, and the oppressed, for we are all worthy of your protection. It is unto your gracious protection and mercy that we commit ourselves, our families, and our community now and forevermore. Amen.
Thank you, Father Spiro. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our distinguished guests and command staff. Supervisor District 8, Raphael Mandelman. Again, our SFFD chaplain, Father Andrew Spiro. President of the San Francisco Fire Commission, Stephen Nakajo. Fire Commissioners, Catherine Feinstein. Commissioner Paula Collins. Commissioner Marcy Frazier. Chief of Department, Janine Nicholson. Deputy Chief of Operations, Darius Luttrop. Deputy Chief of Administration, Shane Kaialoa. Deputy Chief of EMS, Sandra Tong. Fire Marshal, Ken Coughlin. Assistant Deputy Chief of Support Services, Michael Mullen. Assistant Deputy Chief, Office of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, Sean Buford. Assistant Deputy Chief of the San Francisco International Airport, Patrick Darcy. Recruit Training Captain, Patricia Ewan. Our Division of Training Staff, the members here to my left. And also our honored guest, President of Local 798, Floyd Rollins. President of San Francisco EMS Officers Association, Tony Malloy. Head of Business Development and Community Impact for the San Francisco Fire Credit Union, Whitney Hayes. City College Dean, Edie Cowper. City College Department Chair, Jim Skinner. City College former Department Chair, Jim Connors. And additional thank yous to the members of the Color Guard, Veterans Association for the presentation of the colors, and our bagpiper, Brendan O'Leary. Please welcome me and thanking our distinguished guests, the command staff. It is now my honor to introduce to you our first speaker, Chief of Department, Janine Nicholson.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Greetings and salutations to all of you. I'm just going to pull this binder out of my pocket so I can talk to you for about an hour. Kidding. I am your San Francisco Fire Chief, Janine Nicholson, and it is a pleasure to be here today with the 132nd Academy. Couple of things I'd just like to do first is obviously thank everyone for being here. But again, let's give it up for our veterans group who, they bring the colors in at every event that we do. They don't have to, they just do it. And so many thanks to the veterans group and to each and every active duty or reserve or retired veteran here today. And I know we have some in our 132nd class. So thank you for all the sacrifices you have made. I know many of our esteemed guests have been acknowledged, but want to thank them again for being here, our Fire Commission and our ever stalwart Supervisor from District 8, Raphael Mandelman, always a supporter of the fire department. Thank you, sir, for everything you do. But really what I want to ask the family and friends here is, now be honest with me, all right? I expect an answer. Be honest with me. Who here is the most proud family and friends today? That's what I love. So much energy. And thank you, everyone who has supported all the members of this class. I know they appreciate it, we appreciate it, so they can do what they've done thus far, and so they continue to do what they need to do. But also an enormous thanks to everybody who helped get you here today, from the physician's office to human resources to payroll. We got to get paid. As well as obviously the fantastic Division of Training led by Chief Julie Mao and her fantastic staff. And can we just say, women are getting it done in this department. All right. And this cadre right here, they don't do it because they have to. They do it because they want to and because they're dedicated to this department. They want to see it thrive. And some of them, it's their way of giving back to the fire department for all that the fire department has given to them. And finally, a special thanks to my command staff for their tenacity and hard work. It does take a village. And as you know, it has been a huge week here. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. Maybe you've been living under a rock. But it's been a huge week here in San Francisco with APEC in town all week. The Asian Pacific Economic Conference, the highest level of national security event ranking by the Secret Service. We haven't done something this big in San Francisco since the United Nations Treaty was signed in 1945. We've had 23 heads of state here from around the world, and this department, as always, has stepped up not only to take care of day-to-day operations, but to support that event, and it's been a huge lift. And that's why there are a few open chairs over here today, because some of my folks are still doing that work. So many thanks to them. And I just want to say I'm really glad we didn't have this event yesterday. You know, there was a little bridge issue, if you didn't notice. So anyways, this is a proud department with a proud history. We fight fires like no other department, and we do a damn good job of it. We're an all hazards department. You name it, and we go to it. On land, on water, it doesn't matter. Cliff rescues, bridge jumpers, high-rise, confined space, tent encampments, wooden houses with 0 property lines that catch on fire and then catch the next one on fire. Bay, ocean rescue, we do it all. We respond to tens of thousands of medical calls. We are leaders in community paramedicine and alternatives to policing. Yes, we are. We are firefighter EMTs and firefighter paramedics, and we get the job done. Now, for the 132. Good morning, 132. Good morning. This is an exciting day for you. It's an exciting day for me. But this is one of just many milestones for you in this career. This is a big deal. I think we all remember the day we were pinned and what an incredible opportunity we were all given. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be a San Francisco firefighter? What? I had no idea. I was offered a winning lottery ticket back then, just how you have been offered a winning lottery ticket. The opportunity of a lifetime. Who else gets to do this? We get to do this. It's pretty cool. So celebrate today with your family and friends. But, I have a question for you, 132. You don't need to answer it right now. This is more of a, think about it. Why are you here? Why are you here? And some of you might be thinking, Chief, because you chose me and I got through the tower and I drove here with my parents today. That's why I'm here. Like, duh. Or it's a great job with great benefits. I can care for my family. Okay. But really, all you need to do is look at our mission statement to understand and appreciate why you're here today, why we are all here today wearing this badge. Some of you might say, what is our mission statement? Well, I imagine the 132nd has it memorized, but I'm going to tell those of you that don't know it what it is. So, it's protecting the lives and property of the people of San Francisco and its visitors from all sorts of different things. It's serving the needs of our most vulnerable through community paramedicine. It's saving lives and reducing suffering with our emergency medical services. It's preventing harm with prevention and education. And it's providing a work environment that is free from harassment and discrimination and values health, wellness, cultural diversity, and equity. There's a lot in that statement, a lot. But let me make it very simple for you, 132, very, very simple. Why are we here? We are here to make the world a better place, a safer place, a more decent place. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. That's why everybody in this uniform is here. We help people. We help take care of situations. We go above and beyond because we can, we should, and we must. We are caretakers. We are civil servants. We're not just people wearing a badge. It's because we do the work. We are the last option for a lot of people. We are the only option for some. We must get the job done, so we do. That's why you got worked so hard in this academy. That's why. Not because we're punishing you, but because we need you all to step up. And I saw something in each and every one of you 53 people. I saw the possibility in you. And now is your time to prove to me and to us, to your cadre, to your colleagues, to your city that you were the right choice. 132, were you the right choice? Yes. There we go. Don't hesitate. Let me ask you again. 132, were you the right choice? Yes. That's it. That's what I want. That's what we need. Being of service has allowed me to stretch and grow and live a life full of meaning, like I never could have imagined when I was younger or even when I first got into the fire department. There is no higher calling than being of service to others. And that is what we do, whether it be a rich person from Pacific Heights or a mentally ill, addicted person on the streets. You signed up for all of this. I signed up for all of this. So we treat people with dignity and we do the next right thing. That's all you got to do. Do the next right thing. It's not hard to do. It really isn't. It is not complicated at all. Here's what you need to do. You need to listen. You need to work hard. You need to be humble. You need to learn every single day of your career. If you're not learning, that's a problem. Be a good teammate, be respectful, and be kind. Now, as far as our values that are part of our mission statement and that are part of the reason you're here, okay, so, well, first let's break it down a little bit. Physical and mental health, right? I think you guys are physically pretty healthy right now. What do you think? Maybe. You're kind of the fittest maybe you've ever been. I don't know. But I think you guys are in pretty good shape. So stay in shape. I still work out 4 or 5 days a week. So it is super important. You can't afford to let that go. That also helps one's mental health, being physically fit, right? So, and then, mental health, right? We're professionals, we do our job, we compartmentalize things, but it's really important to talk about things. We see things that nobody else sees, and we compartmentalize it so we can move forward and do our jobs. But to take care of ourselves and each other, sometimes we got to talk about it. It doesn't make you weak. It's made me more resilient, and it'll make you more resilient. Cultural diversity and equity. I know I challenged each and every one of you in your interview with me about those two things, cultural diversity and equity. If you don't know what it means now, I think you all do. I think you all do know what it means now. But let me tell you, we're the most diverse department in the country, and that's what makes us stronger and better able to serve the people we work for, our breadth of life experiences. We are so much stronger when we all band together to figure out a problem. I didn't have the same experience as someone who grew up in Chinatown or someone who grew up in the Bayview or the Mission or in Chicago for that matter. But I learned from those people. I learned from my colleagues, and they learned from me. And we came up with better solutions. We learned how to bridge those gaps, and we are stronger and better because of it today. We are a department like no other because of how we fight fires, because of our diversity, equity, inclusion. So welcome aboard, 132, but we have a few expectations. So let me ask you, if you're resilient, if you're tough, are you hardworking? I think you're all three of those things. I think you are. You've shown yourself to be so far, 132, all of those things. So here's what I want to tell you. Show who and how you are every single day you show up to work by doing the next right thing. Are you first to answer the phone at the firehouse, first to do the dishes, first to the drill, first to the rig? Don't let anybody beat you to the rig. Don't let anybody beat you to the rig. Don't ever get left behind, ever. Don't ever get complacent. And remember why you're here. Remember the mission statement. Remember you were chosen because I saw a light in each and every one of you. So step up and own this profession and understand you're a civil servant. You need to have a servant's heart. You're firefighter EMTs, you're firefighter paramedics, and you're going to go out and do a great job for this department and this city. Period. You are. You've been given an opportunity, like I've said, and I may repeat myself over and over again, but it's because I think it's really important. Nobody else gets this opportunity. You have won the lottery. Today you receive a badge, but there's much more for you to do to keep that badge and earn that respect. It's not about ego. It's about service. And the more I've given, the more I've gotten in my career. The more you give, the more you're going to get. You're a public servant. Understand that. We work for the people no matter who they are, period. We are not entitled simply because we are wearing this badge. Remember that mission statement. Remember it. If you ever need the why, remember it. This is a calling. You were called to do this. And again, we all have high expectations of you. The public has high expectations of you. The commission has high expectations of you. The mayor, everybody has high expectations of you. And over the years, this fire department has earned the trust and respect of the public and elected officials because of the hard work of the people who came before you. So you need to honor that and carry that forward. You need to prove that the SFFD is still worthy of that trust. So do the next right thing. Be a sponge out there and learn everything you can. Learn something new about your job, your career, every single day. Don't ever rest on your laurels or think you're all that. That's when you become dangerous. Keep working hard. I have faith in you that you're going to continue to learn and grow, that you will make all of us proud, that you are good people doing this job for the right reasons. But remember, this is your department now, too. You don't just commute in and work here and go home. This is your department now. Everything you do contributes to the strength and character of this department. So do the next right thing. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and do that next right thing. We're counting on you. No pressure. No pressure, guys, gals. Continue to be the humble, hardworking people I know you can be. That's how we do it in the SFFD. Again, it's the lottery. It's the lottery, and I won it long ago, before some of you were born, okay? I won it in January of 1994, and I'm not going to be here forever. So this torch is being handed off to you as we speak. Don't worry, I'm not retiring tomorrow or anything, but you understand what I'm trying to say. It's your department. But I give thanks every single day for my career with the San Francisco Fire Department. It has given me a life like no other I could have imagined. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And as my boss says, it's a blessing to be a blessing. That's what you get today. Blessing to be a blessing. So congratulate to all your family and friends. I'll stop going on and on. But want to say congratulations, 132. And one more time, 132. Are you ready to do this? Yes. All right, so let's do it, 132. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Nicholson. Honored guests, colleagues, family, and friends. Today is a day of achievement, celebration, and reflection. Today is a day of gratitude and of possibilities. To the 132nd class, your time in the academy has been marked by discipline, grit, focus, drive, while also building your foundation and mastering your skills. SCBAs, make and break, ladders, low pressure hydrant, high pressure hydrants, ropes, knots, wildland, live fire, all the above and more. 21 weeks of countless hours of training and learning, baselines and PT. You might still be a little sore from that 10-mile run yesterday. Testing and sometimes retesting. Most of all, 21 weeks of coming together and working together as a team with the values that define us: integrity, courage, and a deep commitment to service. Ours is a noble profession. Each day is an opportunity to help others and to help make a difference. As firefighters, or EMTs, and firefighter paramedics, you are guardians of the city. You are our next generation of leaders and public servants. This is your city, your department, your family. We have the honor and privilege to protect and to serve the people of San Francisco. As you graduate today, embrace the challenges that lie ahead with open hearts and a steadfast determination. Remember the lessons learned during your training, not just the technical skills, but all the importance of teamwork, commitment, perseverance, and adaptability. In the fire service, success is a collective effort, and every member of the team plays a crucial role in getting the job done. To the families, friends, and loved ones, we thank you for all you do and your unwavering support for the members of the 132nd class. They could not be here today without you, without your love and support. We know these past 21 weeks have been challenging for you as well, and we thank you for your kindness and generosity. Let's give an applause for all our loved ones. Thank you. To Chief Nicholson and the command staff, uniformed members, and civilian members of this department, we thank you for all your support of the 132nd class, from the onboarding process throughout the academy, and for your support for the Division of Training to help us all keep moving along. Thank you all. To my incredible staff at the Division of Training, my deepest gratitude and appreciation for all you do. You spend countless hours going above and beyond, staying late, coming in early, instructing, coaching, mentoring, always doing extra to make sure that the recruits are taken care of and they have everything they need to succeed. Thank you for helping to train our next generation in the San Francisco Fire Department. Your dedication, generosity, and commitment is unparalleled and greatly appreciated. Staff, please stand. Let's give a round of applause for the Division of Training. (132) Remember all your hard work and sacrifices to get here. Remember this feeling of today of accomplishment, purpose, drive, commitment, and heart. It takes heart to be a firefighter. Remember your why. Take all that, put it in your pocket. Take that out when times get hard or you're facing challenges, and remember. Know that you are not alone. You stand with others, you stand with all of us, you are part of this community. As you wear your badge, you stand with the many others before you, the brave women and men who have come before you to protect and serve this great city. 132, stay humble,
Keep learning. Keep training. Serve with honor. Serve with pride. This is your department. This is your city. This is your family. I look forward to your continued success and accomplishments. Congratulations, 132. I would like to introduce next Captain Patricia Ewan. She is the captain of the Academy Recruit class and is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the Academy. As our training lieutenant, previously, Captain Ewan has taught 3 Academy classes. She's extremely dedicated to this department and to the city, works many hours doing community service, and when Captain Ewan is not at work, she's also working. She's an instructor for our NERT program, which is the Neighborhood Emergency Response Team, and helps civilians prepare and respond to major disasters. As a mother of 3, she runs her own academy at home. Her kids do regular housework, PT, and exercise. I'm honored to introduce Captain Ewan.
Thank you, Chief Mao, for your support of the cadre and myself. You have navigated your new role well, and I'm grateful to have you as my boss. Recruit Class 132, I am so proud and so honored to have served as your training captain. Today marks the end of an incredible journey and the beginning of a new chapter for you. I've always been your advocate, and today I am going to thank the people who have played such a big part in your success. Chief Nicholson, thank you for giving each of them the winning lottery ticket. You have created a diverse workforce in the San Francisco Fire Department with recruitment programs that have brought the brightest candidates from our city and the Bay Area. Your pre-tower boot camps are instrumental for each candidate as it gives them a glimpse of academy life and what their basic fitness level is. This class, who ran 10 miles yesterday all around the city, has been deemed by our Lieutenant Strickland possibly the most fit class that she has ever seen as she taught in the academy. So congratulations. Yesterday's run included sub 9-minute miles. Chief Luthrop, for those of you who do not know, when a recruit receives 9 deficiencies during the academy, they must visit the chief at headquarters for the talk. The van that drives them from Treasure Island, from Treasure Island to San Francisco headquarters is often referred to as the sad van. Chief, thank you for making sure it was never the sad van, by putting each recruit at ease by asking them in the way that you only know how. Tell me what you can do to change, to make things better. Tell me who's in your study group. Give me their names. I won't give away all your secrets, but human kindness goes a long way. They came out stronger and overcame their struggles. Chief Buford, thank you for supporting our recruits as well with your visits. With these things, it almost makes me want to do something bad so I can get a counseling session myself. Chief Kailoa, as past ADC of training, your innovative ideas to improve training from updating and expanding the curriculum, creating manipulative skill sheets, and simple change of paint color in all the classrooms. You have made a mark on training, and the work that you have done still resonates. Chief Tong, your staff with Chief Treff and all the EMS cadre, thank you so much for assisting the 132nd recruit class in all of their EMT skills. They promise to make sure to always renew their EMT license in advance, never the last minute. Chief Mullen, thank you for your staff at the BOE for supplying all the tools necessary to give them the tools to practice, to give them the baseline knowledge as they go out to the field. The cadre, you guys really are the best. I know you hate standing up. I know you hate taking praise. But what I do want to say is that I'm going to be losing 4 cadre that they're going to go back to the field. Lieutenant Silva has been so instrumental in creating classes to make our own instructors more proficient. Lieutenant Smith, you take care of our fleet. You take care of my mind. You keep everybody calm, and you are always so generous with your time. Instructor Gabriel, all of your humor, all of your experience. We will miss you, and we are so glad that everybody out in the field is going to have you as their knowledge. And we do have Instructor Thompson, who finally took a honeymoon, and it landed on the week of your graduation. So if I could just get one more applause for all of our cadre. And finally, you, the audience, the biggest reason why the recruits have succeeded. If you were their guardian, if you were your parent, if you raised them, congratulations, you did well. They came in early, stayed late, cleaned up after themselves, enjoyed physical fitness, loved learning, and even cooked a meal or two. If this doesn't sound like your child or kid, it's because it never does. Kids tend to do the opposite of what they do at home. They were absolutely great. If you were their significant other, thank you for supporting their dream. Thank you for putting up with their early mornings, late nights, and worst of all, their really stinky laundry. You will see later in the video produced by Lieutenant Stanley a glimpse of their academy life. Now to the 132. You did it. 21 weeks just happened in the blink of the eye. Your dedication, hard work, and commitment being celebrated today with the ones that you love. You were challenged mentally and physically. It seemed like every day I asked you to figure out, who are you? And finally, in the 5th week, you found your stride. You came up with your perfect motto. 132, overcome. 132, get it done. All of you got it done. But let me point out a few standouts. Over the course of 10 testing cycles, where individuals, the recruits, could earn deficiencies, there were 6 individuals that earned no deficiencies at all. They were perfect. And so I would like to acknowledge them. Probationary firefighter Clayton Adair. You can stand up and look at your family. Go ahead. Probationary firefighter Diego Arzate Navarro. Probationary firefighter Derek Ellison. Derek, how can they get a good picture of you? Turn around and give them a slow. All right. Probationary firefighter Juan Gomez Pena. Probationary firefighter Luis Navarro Perez. Probationary firefighter Joshua Ostrowski. I would also like to have all the class leaders of the 132 rise up together and take your bow as well. Class leaders. As you look back at your time here, remember the lessons learned, the friendships made, and your dreams becoming a reality. Think about the challenges you faced and how you overcame it. Use it and set goals in the fire service and create a career path that you would like to navigate. Finally, none of us achieves success alone. One way the recruits work together to motivate themselves during the long runs was to come up with fancy jingles. Today, they'd like to share a jingle they created that incorporated the command staff. 132, please rise. If I could have recruit 53 Matthew Stewart lead them in their motto.
Hey, hey, people!
you, 132. Go ahead and have a seat. In closing, I have every confidence that each and every one of you will take my advice and never stop learning. Use the job and make a profound impact. Congratulations once again, Class 132. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class speaker, Spurgeon Wright III.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to the fire commissioners, Chief Nicholson, her command staff, Division of Training staff, future comrades in service, and all family and friends. On behalf of the 132nd Recruit Class, we welcome you all. My name is Spurgeon Wright III. It is an honor that we are here before you and a privilege to be able to serve this city under the guidance of the San Francisco Fire Department. 21 weeks ago, friends and family, we asked you to let us lean on you for support because this would be one of the most demanding journeys of our lives. We thank you and notice your selflessness, your patience, love, and sacrifices. I encourage all of us to learn from these examples and always remember where we came from. On the first day of the academy, we were removed from our normal lives, then given a fresh start. Our guards were lowered for our cadre to mold us into better people. Despite our variety of personalities, experiences, attitudes, and skills, we shared the same goal to challenge ourselves and be the best we can for San Francisco. We would become a family, but it wasn't easy. I remember us looking at each other curiously when we entered the academy gates for the first time. Our chins were smooth and cold, and our boots shiny and black, as we stood shoulder to shoulder against the Treasure Island breeze. We could barely contain our excitement. Even though introductions were made, we did not truly come together until we were at the end of our ropes and webbing. While in the middle of testing, when our bodies and minds were tired from constantly performing, we had to grab onto each other for support. Our network created in the tower is priceless. Literal blood, sweat, and tears were shed during the hundreds of burpees we did, the miles we ran, and the countless hours we spent learning the craft of firefighting. Through some of the hardest days of our lives, we laughed. Our teamwork improved, and so our bonds became deeper. This was the silver lining of struggling together. At the end of the day, we are one big family. The recruits sitting next to you and the brothers and sisters in service depend on us. We may not always get along with each other, but we must put that aside and get to work. No task is beneath us. A huge factor in our success is the cadre. With 200 years of experience combined, we had every resource to start our careers on the right foot. I want to thank the cadre for pouring tradition and knowledge from the San Francisco Fire Department into our class. I thank the cadre for waking up before sunrise and participating in our physical training side by side. This was amazing leadership, leading by example. I thank the cadre for staying late on the training grounds to help us learn tasks and skills, such as how to connect to standpipes, raise ladders, and lay lines. I vividly remember our cadre sweating while rebuilding hose bundles, lost in passion alongside us. Finally, I want to thank the cadre for catching the poles of the 50-foot ladder right before it slipped out of our hands. Only in the beginning. We've got it now. You reminded us every day to show up for each other and respect each other. Now we have the opportunity to pay forward what you have done for us, and we will strive to make you proud. To Chief Nicholson, thank you for seeing the good in each of us and inviting our class into your department. You gave our enthusiasm and passion for helping others a home in San Francisco. Your vision of a diverse and inclusive department is realized within our class. We will add up our different strengths, continue to learn from each other to make this department safer, stronger, and a more adaptable resource. To the 132nd recruit class, congratulations making it this far. It feels like we've crossed the finish line, but there's still a long road ahead because our journeys are young. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Keep your heads down and work hard for this department. Give back by showing our cadre the fruits of their labor and become assets to this department. When our community calls on us for help, they expect high-level athletes, knowledgeable EMTs, and competent community servants all in one person. These are the kind of firefighters San Francisco expects and deserves. Learn the ropes from senior members and never stop perfecting our craft. Because when it's time to get to work, we don't rise to the occasion. We fall to our highest level of training. Let's lead our careers with passion, a strong work ethic, and dedication to our department's mission. We were told this department would change our lives. It will. But let's never forget all the help we received from our loved ones to get here. Let's spend our careers paying that love forward. I have never been more proud to be a part of anything. 132. 132. 132. Thank you.
Thank you, Spurgeon Wright III. At this time, the Chief of Department will conduct the oath. As the names are being called, please, we want to make sure we hear everybody call out their name so we can always applause at the end.
It's excellent advice for all of y'all. I know you're excited. Class 132, on your feet. Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. 132, please be seated.
About that time that you've all been waiting for. It's the presentation of the badges and the certificates to the 132nd class. Just wanted to let everyone know that we do have a photographer here, and so those pictures, when we get them, we'll make sure that your recruit gets them. Probationary firefighter, Clayton Adair. Probationary firefighter, Joseph Allen. Probationary firefighter, Diego Arzate Navarro. Probationary firefighter, Ryan Batey. Probationary firefighter, Roman Bordachuk. Probationary firefighter Skylar Bruno. Probationary firefighter Christopher Castagnola. Pinned by his, hold on. Pinned by his father, retired Lieutenant, SFFD, Mark Castagnola. Probationary firefighter Clarence Castillo. Probationary firefighter Eric Chan. Probationary firefighter paramedic Young Jun Choi.
Good job, July.
Being pinned by his brother, firefighter SFFD Brian Clary, we have probationary firefighter Jake Clary. Probationary firefighter Mackenzie Drake. Probationary firefighter Jeremiah Duffy. Probationary firefighter Kayeja Ray Dueling Enriquez. Probationary firefighter Gabriel Dumop. Probationary firefighter Derek Ellingson. Probationary firefighter Javon Flowers. This one's going to be amazing. Pinned by his grandfather, retired Assistant Deputy Chief of Training, SFFD, Richard Galley, probationary firefighter, Cole Galley. Probationary firefighter Juan Gomez Pena. Probationary firefighter Dejan Greenwood.
Oh, yeah.
Probationary firefighter Aaron Hu. Probationary firefighter Keith Lau. Probationary firefighter Jeffrey Samuel Lee. Probationary firefighter Oscar Vincent Quavedo Lim. Probationary firefighter Jasper Liu. turn the page. We're halfway there. Pinned by his father, retired Captain, SFFD, Fire Prevention, Ed Londano will pin Armando Londano. Probationary firefighter, Trent Lumpkins. Probationary firefighter paramedic, Sean Mahaffey. Pinned by his father, Lieutenant SFFD Brent Marks, is probationary firefighter Owen Marks. Being pinned by his uncle, retired Lieutenant SFFD Jiro Yamamoto, is probationary firefighter Levi McClellan. Probationary firefighter Solomon Hoppy Means. Probationary firefighter, Emmanuel Melendez. Being pinned by his father, Rescue Captain, SFFD, Tony Malloy, is probationary firefighter, John Francis Stryker Malloy. Probationary firefighter, Isla Olivia Morgan. Probationary firefighter, Jose Carlos Mosqueda. Probationary firefighter, Luis Navarro Perez. Being pinned by his wife, firefighter paramedic SFFD Laura Nave, is probationary firefighter Edward Joseph Nave Jr. Probationary firefighter paramedic, Henry Nguyen. Probationary firefighter, Joshua Ostrowski. Probationary firefighter, Antonio Perez Shangar. Probationary firefighter, Deontay Purvis. Being pinned by his cousin, Assistant Chief SFFD, Patrick Rabbit, is probationary firefighter, Patrick Rabbit. Probationary firefighter, Aman Singh Ratal. Probationary firefighter, Chad Wesley Ratcliffe.
I love you, Chad!
pinned by his mother, Lieutenant Fire Prevention, SFFD, Mary Minogue Reedy, will pin probationary firefighter Patrick Reedy. Probationary firefighter Jamila Reinhardt.
Happy birthday, Jamila!
That's right. Happy birthday, Jamila. Probationary firefighter William Sapp. Probationary firefighter paramedic Anthony Joseph Sessa. Probationary firefighter paramedic Matthew Stewart. Being pinned by his brother, firefighter, SFFD, Michael Thurman, is probationary firefighter Martin Thurman. Probationary firefighter paramedic, Marcus Lee Turner, Jr. Probationary firefighter, Eric Westerman. Last but not least, our class speaker, probationary firefighter Spurgeon Wright III.
Day one, a lot of emotions, right? Excitement, nervousness, what else? Just being eager to get out there and show what you got. I was just scared out of my mind. I mean, I didn't know, I knew sort of what to expect, but once I got there, it was like, you know, super just paramilitary, keep your stuff tight.
I remember the first week the most, but I remember the first day, just meeting the instructors. That was for sure the biggest shell shock to us is that it's kind of almost militaristic, and the fire department likes a militaristic style here.
One of the hardest first days I ever had. I had to do a lot of things. One of them was use the bathroom really bad. I just remember looking at everyone's nervous faces, and everybody's chins were really smooth, and all of our boots were really shiny. And I was really impressed with all of us, and I couldn't wait to get to know everyone.
How invested I perceived the cadre to be. It was cool to see how, even on day one, like they wanted us to succeed.
Cardio is key. If you don't have it coming in, it's gonna be way harder, and you'll learn real quick.
Oh yeah.
The lead instructor running the workouts really tested us and pushed us.
Absolutely.
The pre-tower workouts that they were having us come in for, like I think we got 2 of them on Saturdays, were really helpful because we kind of knew, at least like at the baseline of things, like what was going to be expected.
It set the standard and the tone for the day to get out here in PT and work hard, work together, right at 8 o'clock. We had a cadre, Lieutenant Strickland and Lieutenant Silva really pushing us hard each day, and it's fun to get everyone else involved and get PT with the EMS crew, and it just really had a family atmosphere that motivated us through the whole day.
Yeah.
The physical training here was probably the hardest physical training I've ever had in my life. I feel like being sore every single day for weeks and months, I just didn't know my body could do it. So I'm really impressed by all of us.
All the running, a lot of running, and then just like my body always being sore, but then just getting used to it. But definitely pushing myself to a limit that I didn't like to push myself and just keep going. And it's fun, but super hard.
And I also want to add that PT probably helped us get really close because we got to see each other being really, really ugly and tired, and we got really close.
Shark training was fun. It was real fun. You learn real quick how seriously the instructors take the truck training.
They're on like the 22. You know, you're excited. You think like you get comfortable, and then it just keeps getting more. Like you keep learning more than the 35, the 50, different styles of the 50. So it just gets harder and harder.
Truck training it's no joke, and everything you do could result in you helping somebody or hurting somebody. So they really wanted to make sure we took it very seriously.
They didn't let up to the 50, and I'll let you talk about that. Well, the 50 is a great ladder, but yeah, Lieutenant Ju on all the ladders had like we've gotten all of our quotes from him on the ladders. Like, you will know. Yeah, exactly. You will know. So, but no, like the progression was great. So the ladder specific training, like we were throwing ladders for a few weeks in a row.
Pump ups at first, again, a little intimidating. When you get your hands on it, it's pretty, I don't want to say basic, but it's easier to understand.
Yeah. Once you put it all together, steps, they just make sense.
Like the roles that each engine or whoever's showing up on scene, like there's a system to the madness, and like Lieutenant Stinky was saying, like there's a lot like more smart people than us that have figured it out. Using that like step-by-step process makes sense.
It's just brilliant how first due engine supplies their water, and then they immediately receive water from second due engine, and
Giving them your water right away, hooking them to the hydrant, being able to control it, and understanding everything you know is pretty nice.
it's just brilliant. I think it's amazing.
Firefighter survival was a lot of fun. We learned all the tips and tricks to like get through the tiny spaces. During our confidence course, I had to take off my bottle like either 3 or 4 times just to get through the course in general. And my Viber alert was going off for quite some time because I was huffing and puffing by the end of that.
I don't want to say anything religious, but it's a come to Jesus moment almost sometimes when you're blacked out in the mask and you start getting stuck. Maybe you're trying to get your bottle and you're trying to like get through like a little cut and you get stuck, and you just have to like take a deep breath and realize that you're on air and you can't waste it. So you just gotta learn to calm down and then just keep going through the situation and really think about what the instructors taught you when you're in those difficult situations.
I personally did not like that. I didn't know that I was claustrophobic until I had to crawl through this little triangle. As soon as my helmet got stuck in that triangle, I immediately wanted to back out and just take everything off, but my instructor said I should just calm down and then take off my Scott instead, push through first. I would have never thought of that, so I'm glad that I got the training on that, because I had no idea I was claustrophobic.
Like, man, I wish we could do this every day. But then you have to remember day one, I didn't have any skill set to be able to do this every day. It's a live fire week, you just go, and you trust that all the training and the time and the effort that the cadres put into you, you're ready. Just go.
Yeah, live fire was definitely another coming together moment for me. I just remember pulling hose down a long hallway. It's completely black. The only way to know where you're going is to truly stay low. I used that, and as soon as I got in the fire room, I remember they said, don't put out the fire yet because the steam is going to probably burn us. So I just remember them cutting a hole in the roof, and then when I felt the roof kind of fall on my shoulder, that's when I pulled the hose and the steam flew out of the building, and I realized that it's a team effort to put out a fire.
Finally be in that room with fire, look around, look over, and you know you're actually doing it, wait for the hole to get cut above you. It's a really good feeling. It was like how well we worked as a team and just a group.
Getting in there and going to a room that we've been practicing on quite a while, right? And then all the smoke, and then putting in smoke and fire. I still feel like I was a little confused inside the room. It's disorienting on a room that we've been practicing on.
Like,
right?
we know the layout, but you get spun around, like you turn around for a second and you come back and it's like, hey, where am I?
Where am I? Who's you don't know who's who sometimes, right? So, yeah, live fire week was fun, and actually putting all those skills that we've been learning together and seeing where we are.
Also feel really grateful for the cadre for putting that on. It was like a very eventful week long of them, you know, working their tails off. So that was really appreciated by the class.
Driving the truck's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Probably the most fun, I think, because the moving parts.
Right. It's like a dance between you and your partner in the back.
For sure, yeah. Big on communication. Getting those, you know, which direction you're going is important.
Knowing your pivot points and it's not like a small little car that, like, it's not like a go-kart where everything you do immediately has a positive reaction. Like, you have to plan ahead when you're driving these larger vehicles, for sure.
And yeah, I can't imagine what it's gonna be like getting a bigger like apparatus out there in the city, you know. And I think for the most part, a lot of people who actually drive in the city are, you know, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, not really paying attention. So you gotta really be mindful and drive with due regard lights and be on your A game out there with those apparatuses. They're big and those streets are narrow. So it was a fun week. Excited to get out there and, you know, respond to calls for sure and use that siren. But yeah, they're big.
I thoroughly enjoy driving. I felt like I was skipping people so I could get extra reps. Like, they say who's next and no one's jumping up. I'm like, I need to get every touch I can get. So
seriously.
No, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. We've grown closer together ever since day one. I know that the cadre definitely harped on that the best and, you know, most efficient way to get to this academy is to kind of glue together and become one really early on. Coming together really helped everyone, you know, succeed throughout the academy, and especially through testing. Like, testing was the important part. And just being able to, you know, share knowledge with each other. Like, we created all these group chats and things like that, so always staying connected was really helpful.
Once we unfortunately lost like a couple recruits is when we really started to realize, like, hey, this isn't a game, like, we can not be here anymore. And so we really like came together, and especially for testing, I'd say after that first week of testing is really when we started to hit our stride. And then from there, it's just we've all become closer and closer with each other. I'd say especially when we went to Folsom, a couple of people had to like move in. Like, Owen and I had a recruit come in with us and live with us. So there's 3 of us in technically a 1-bedroom apartment. So we got really close that way. But overall, I'd say after we hit our stride, it was just smooth sailing in terms of our camaraderie, for sure.
Cadre, oh man, tough love, you know? I mean, they want us to succeed and they want us to be good firefighters.
They definitely take it seriously. I don't feel like any of them were phoning it in at all. Like, like whatever they were assigned to teach us, like, they wanted to make sure we knew it 100%. They took a lot of pride in it, and yeah, just what you said, like, they want us to treat the city as if it's our family, and it definitely came across.
I could go to anyone on this cadre and ask for help. It makes a big difference, and I feel like once we get out in the field, there are going to be people I can always come back to. Captain always takes care of us. There's never a dull moment with Captain, and she lets us know she's got it all handled.
Yeah, I think the cadre should have their reality TV show. They just call it the cadre.
Wish we had like a separate part of like practicing like cooking, because I'm kind of nervous about that too.
You've been practicing?
I've been practicing a little bit. You know, you got to balance out everything: reading, cooking, and all this stuff. You know, working out.
Just trying to prepare for the future, for the rest of our careers. Also excited to be at graduation and see all of our families again, and spending time, especially coming up to the holidays right now. So,
I've already changed. Like, my life has already changed just here in the academy. So I can't imagine how much my life will continue to change once I get into the real firefighting in the field.
One team, one fight, one sound, one life, first in, last out, all out, forward, what they do, forward, what they do, what they do, what they do, overcome, what they do, get done. Over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh why can't I? trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me.
One 132. Attention! About face. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my best class, the 132nd recruit class of the San Francisco Fire Department. One 132, about face. Command staff, honored guests, may I present to you my best class, the 132nd Recruit Academy of the San Francisco Fire Department.
Again, on behalf of the Division of Training, we'd like to thank the Scottish Rite Masonic Center for the use of this facility today, members of the Color Guard and Veterans Association for the presentation of the colors, bagpiper Brendan O'Leary, EMS Acting Section Chief Jennifer Treff, In-Service Training Captain Chris Benz, Technical Training Specialist Stan Lee, City College of San Francisco, and the Fire Reserves. Just a couple announcements. Please join us for refreshments in the main hall after the conclusion of this event. And right now we're going to have the 132nd up in front for a group photo. Take the first 4 stairs, come in front.